Good afternoon. My name is Chris Jones from Chris Jones Sports Talk. I'm here at the prestigious University of California, Davis, and I'm with sophomore Andrew Wilson, defensive lineman for the UC Davis Aggies. Andrew, thank you for joining us.
Sir, thank you.
Andrew, you guys had a huge win over Northern Iowa this weekend in your first ever FCS playoff football game. But before we get into that, can you tell me what's your major and how did you get into playing football?
I'm a history major with an emphasis in war and tactics. How I got into football, I started playing football when I was in 8th grade, so pretty late most of the other kids, but I got in because I was a little bigger than most, so I couldn't really play. And then played in high school, and I just pretty much enjoyed it from there on.
And so now you're here at the University of California, Davis, playing for the UC Davis Aggies.
For having me.
Yes, sir. Andrew, you guys just had your first ever FCS playoff appearance just this past weekend in which you beat the University of Northern Iowa. Can you tell me what your thoughts were going into that game?
Going into that game, we knew Northern Iowa was a very disciplined team, and that their O-line were pretty big, bigger than us usually. So what we had to do was to stop the run first, and then everything else just fell into place after that.
Okay. What was head coach Dan Hawkins' message to you guys before that game?
It was to be disciplined, hold our keys, and just do our own job. Because if we didn't do our job, then it was going to fall apart. But luckily, we have a head coach that's very good at keeping us together and very thorough with everything. So,
Vincent White, he made an interception by the goal line, and then also Aaron Duncan, he had an interception in that football game. And your defense seemed to be the difference in that football game. Can you tell me, you had a couple of tackles yourself, can you tell me what were some of the play calls during that game?
Some of the plays were basically to just call blitzes and stop the run. Mm-hmm. And when Aaron and Vincent both got those interceptions, it was because we were able to keep pressure on the quarterback.
Okay. Now, you guys defeated Northern Iowa. They had the most FCS playoff appearances more than any other team in Division I football. And now you go on to face your division rival, Eastern Washington, for a second time. Now, in that first meet against Northeastern Washington, they defeated you guys. Can you tell me a little bit about what went wrong in that football game?
It was mostly details on both ends. We just had to get all those small details right, and unfortunately, they were able to capitalize on some of those details.
Okay. And what have you guys done to address some of those issues?
During practice, we work hard at getting the small things right and just tackling and just getting everything that we knew we should have done that we're going to do in this next game.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Andrew, for talking with me. Good luck this Saturday against Eastern Washington. I'll be watching the game for sure, and hopefully we'll have a semifinals match the weekend after that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.